My people, real estate remains your best hedge against inflation. Okay, I'll tell us the story of Mr. Jide and Mr. Kunle, but before then, let me take us back memory lane to as far back as 2019. And I'll also do that by asking us some very pertinent questions. Using some financial instruments as our illustration, how much interest can you get on your fixed deposit? If you're investing in a fixed deposit, you're getting between 2% to at most 5% interest on your investment. Treasury bills, you are getting between 4% and 5%. What about bonds? The last time the federal government issued bonds in 2020, that was in November, their interest rate was how much? 3.7%, 3.79%. What this means by implication is, let's say you invest 1 million naira, hypothetically speaking, in your treasury bills, and you are getting the most, which is 5% in 2019. Using the compound interest strategy, bringing it down to 2022, what you'll be having is 1.3, the best you can get, 1.3 million naira, meaning you only have 300,000 naira as your interest. Now, I've not deducted value added tax or any other deduction that should be made. At some point, don't forget, treasury bills went as low as minus 1% interest rate, meaning if you invest 100,000 naira, after 3 months or 1 year, what you'll be getting is 99,000 naira on your 100,000 naira. If you invest 1 million naira, what you'll be getting is 990,000 naira using that minus 1% interest rate. At some point, it got to that stage in Nigeria here. So it's crazy. But how then should we go? If we introduce their Shugabankasa, their Ubansu real estate. Just recently, I uploaded a video on this channel and I told us about an estate, key real estate scheme owned by Kisha Properties and Investment Limited. In December last year, that estate was selling for 600,000 naira. But as of June, July 2023, that same estate was selling for 1.7 million naira per plot. How many percent interest is that? Over almost 300% returns on your investment. Only in real estate, my brother. Not in the forex market or bitcoins or whatever it is. The only place you can get it that your mind will be at peace while waiting for it is through real estate. Okay, now back to the story of Mr. Jide and Mr. Kunle. In 2019, Mr. Jide was earning, let's say, 200,000 naira. Mr. Jide is an average Nigerian with 3 children and a wife, earning 200,000 naira. Or let's even say 100,000 naira. With that 100,000 naira, he was able to pay his children's school fees. He was able to provide money to his wife for the family feeding monthly. He was able to subscribe their DSTV cable. He was able to take his family on vacation at least once a year. This vacation now is not, I'm not talking about Dubai or Italy or whatever. Here in this same Lagos, from the mainland that they were living, he was able to take them to the island, either Lekki or Ikoyi, once a year using the short-let platform, because real estate has given us that platform. You don't need to own a 5-bedroom mansion before you can live in a mansion. The short-let program, you have a house, a 5-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom, whatever it is, fully furnished, and then you can come with your family and you live like kings for that day. You pay per day or per week, depending on how long you want to stay. So Mr. Jide was able to do that at least once a year. He will take out 30,000 naira or 50,000 naira, depending on the location, 200,000 naira, and they will relax for that day. The children will be in their own room, there's the swimming pool and all that. So he was living very comfortably with that 100,000 naira in 2019. Fast forward to 2023 now. Mr. Jide has gotten promotion in the office. He's no longer earning 100,000 naira. He's now earning 150. Or let's even be gracious enough. He's now earning 200,000 naira. That is 100% increase on his salary. But can I shock you? Mr. Jide was richer back then in 2019, that he was earning 100,000 naira, than he is now that he's earning 200,000 naira. Because now, how much was the bag of rice in 2019? How much is it now? How much is fuel price? In 2019, fuel price was 145 naira per liter. How much is it now? 617 naira. We don't want to talk about the cost of basket of tomato and all other things, the cost of living. Now Mr. Jide is struggling. He has even convinced his wife, successfully convinced his wife that the food that they cook with a gas cooker is not as sweet as the food that they cook with firewood. Because Mr. Jide is trying to reduce cost. Mm. They have moved from DSTV, watching DSTV, they are now watching GoTV. He can no longer take his family out on vacation to the island at least once a year. He's struggling, but he has been promoted and he has gotten more salary. This is as a result of inflation. Mr. Jide invested in treasury bills 1 million naira, and in 2023 he got 1.3 million naira gross. While Mr. Kunle, the same scenario, 100,000 naira in 2019, now in 2023, 200,000 naira. But they both were able to save that same 1 million naira. Mr. Jide invested in treasury bills, Mr. Kunle invested in real estate. Mr. Kunle bought half plot of land for 900,000 naira in 2019. Fast forward to 2023, that same 900,000 naira plot of land is now selling for 3.5. Can you see how crazy it is? Real estate is the best hedge against inflation. Now, if Mr. Kunle decides to sell, which I'm not even advising him to do so, if he sells, he has 3.5 million naira cash, no tax, nothing. 3.5 million naira cash. But Mr. Jide is frowning as he's collecting his 1.3. He's not even up to 1.3 gross, but they cannot give him that same 1.2 something. They have to less tax, less this one, less that one, less one, and give it to him. Now, what can you do with that? With this little point of mine, I am confident that I've been able to convince you that real estate is your best hedge against inflation. Prioritize investing in real estate. Even within the real estate, you should be investing in different locations, strategic locations, if possible with different brands, both different companies, both with companies and moneyless. Then you can also start looking at investing in other investment platforms or programs aside real estate, because it is highly imperative, very important for you to have a portfolio instead of an investment. Remember one of our videos, we made a video on the difference between investment and portfolio. I'll drop the link in the comment section so you can click on it and watch.